Hello everyone, I am your joyful beast, and welcome back to Skyrim. In the last episode, we finally made it out of Ustengrove, where the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller was taken, stolen from us. That led us back to the Riverwood Inn, to us finding out that the innkeeper, Delphine, is really one of the last remaining members of the Blades in the Skies. And that she took the horn knowing that,
You're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink.
We might be Dragonborn.
To help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Oh crap, that's right.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Oh crap, I forgot.
For shipping, we always offer better service than the East Empire Company.
I forgot about this. Okay, head on. I'm gonna explain this in a second, but speaking as a fellow Dark Elf, looks like those Nords were giving you trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Okay. Sorry, I was just double checking something here. Why would anyone think you're a spy? Sorry, I got distracted by something.
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Interesting.
Until next time.
Until next time. I completely forgot about this crap. So let me just explain something very, very quickly about the strife between the Imperials and the Stormcloaks. And this is something that's going to get more fleshed out as we play the game. But I cannot not talk about this without at least addressing this little incident. Because this is also the main reason why I wanted to play as a Dark Elf for this. The Imperials want to basically colonize Skyrim. They want to bring the whole empire. They want to bring the whole empire together. I mean, it is the empire, but they want to capture Skyrim to unite them with the rest of the colonies and territories that they own, basically, that they rule over. So for them, if you join up with the Imperials, then you're standing for unity with the rest of the continent. The problem is, and this also has to deal with the Thalmor as well, they reached an agreement concerning religion in this game where, and obviously you guys have heard the whole time all these names of different gods and goddesses that exist in this game. It's sort of a polytheistic pantheon of gods and goddesses with the Elder Scrolls. So, you know, you have some of these characters saying by the 8, or if they're a Nord, by the 9. They're referring to the number of gods that they worship, basically. And what I can basically tell you is that if you side with the Imperials, you're basically saying that the Nords cannot worship Talos, who they consider to be the 9th god in the Pantheon, whereas the Imperials reject that notion. At some point, we'll get into the more specifics of that, but all you have to know is that that is the strife. And that strife brings us to, if you side with the Stormcloaks, whom this is basically their main headquarters. Ulfric Stormcloak is actually the Yarl of Windhelm, and he lives in that palace right there. If you side with him, then you're basically saying freedom of religion is allowed.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
Ah, that's almost like a variation on, I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the knee. I've never heard that dialogue before. That's interesting. Sorry. Basically, if you side with the Stormcloaks, you're basically fighting for Skyrim's independence. You're fighting basically a revolutionary war for their independence, to have the freedom to worship and to live as they please. The problem? Well, you basically saw it here. Even though Rayloff told us that you don't have to be a Nord to fight for Skyrim's independence, you don't have to be a Nord to be a Stormcloak, the Nords are pretty much racist, for lack of a better term. They view all other races in this game as inferior to their own. Sorry that I went on that rant, but I had to address that because I completely forgot that the moment you enter Windhelm, that interaction happens. And that's your first big clue into, you better decide whether you're siding with unity at the expense of freedom of religion, or siding for independence at the sake of working with people who probably are racist against you. Very interesting dynamic. Anyway.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Uh-oh.
Ha! Then I'm right, I knew it! He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true, but Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Interesting.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too. Her father would run them off.
See what I mean? That's the type of racism that I'm talking about right there. Hey, how do you... Is it Odessa? Is that how you say your name? Odessa?
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times.
I see that.
When Grimvar asks me why women are being killed around the city, I don't even know what to say to him.
I understand that. Did I hear you say something about a cursed child?
Yes. It is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. All right then.
All right then. Well, thank you for the tip. I kind of agree with you. But let's, oh, we have to lockpick this? Let's go ahead and lockpick it, shall we? Just gonna make sure I'm gonna go in the sneak so that no guards see me. We might get a level up of 21 on this if we can do this right. Shoot. Come on. There we go. What'd I tell you? Lockpicking to 21.
Mother, sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
What the frick?
Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me?
What the...
So very tired.
What in the heck?
How long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me?
Aventus?
Finally! My prayers have been answered!
Are you alright? What kind of twisted crap is this?
I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
How are we going to play this off? I'm sorry, boy, but I'm not who you think I am. Yes, of course. The Black Sacrament. Or do we remain silent? Why don't we remain silent and see what he says?
You don't have to say anything. There's no need. You're here, so I know you'll accept my contract.
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
What?
Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
Yeah, so, wait, a kiss, sweet mother? What is this? Oh, this is literally the instructions for how to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, this is just a very tiny glimpse into how messed up this is about to get. But apparently we're obviously not part of the Dark Brotherhood. But Aventus thinks we are, so I guess we have no choice but to fulfill this contract. Now, sorry, I'm kind of
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
I understand. I agree with you, but I'm traveling a lot here lately, lady. Yeah, let me explain why I'm doing this quest line first, right? Even getting involved with this. Remember when I said that our character is a bit morally ambiguous and that I sort of envision our character as having this tragic backstory, having necessitated the need to be part of bandit raids and all sorts of maybe crazy nonsense. Maybe we were a necromancer in a time before and decided to leave knowing how truly awful that form of dark art is. I kind of always wanted to play this off with Skyrim, that obviously you're playing as the Dragonborn, so everybody is trying to look up to you, right? You're kind of the hero of Skyrim in a way. And I'm not spoiling anything in saying that. That's literally what everybody knows the game is about. The funny thing is, though, of all the worst things that you could possibly do, they put in the Dark Brotherhood questline because that's what the Elder Scrolls series has always done. There's always been a Dark Brotherhood that's part of the lore and the history of Tamriel. It's part of every Elder Scrolls game. And for some people, it doesn't make a lot of sense to add that in a game where you're basically set up to be the hero. Unless, from my point of view, you do it at the very beginning of the game and slowly create what I call a redemptive arc. So, in no uncertain terms, that's what I'm doing. Now, with that gruesomeness out of the way, why don't we head back to High Hrothgar and meet with the Greybeards, right? Time to give them a little bit of a visit. Is Klimek's supplies still in here? Yep, they're still there. So you guys didn't even take his stuff. Do you guys even eat? Are you too deep into meditation there? All right, let's go ahead and talk to Arngir here and see what's going to happen next.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimkal.
As I have.
Well done. You have now passed all the trials.
All right.
Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Okay. Let's go ahead.
To learn the final word of unrelenting force, Da, which means push.
Okay.
Da.
And we're about
With
to
all
get...
three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
This is also one of the best shouts in the entire game.
Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Dark.
Okay, gift it to me. Thank you, Master Wolfgar.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you.
Okay.
Stand between us and prepare yourself.
I can't even move.
Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Okay. This is actually really cool too. I love this so much. And I love how Lydia's just standing there as though she's completely unfazed by this.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Sweet. That's absolutely fantastic. So now we got the Greybeards on our side. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Now that we've done that, let me just show you here real quick. Actually, I can probably do it right there with all the stuff here. Lydia, you might want to stand down here out of my way. Because I don't want you to get hurt here, okay? So, Fus Rodal, right? For those of you who don't know. And we do have one dragon soul, which means we can unlock the first shout and become ethereal. The first word, anyway. Now, we have all three words, right? So, basically, the longer you hold R1, the more powerful the shout is, but also the more time it takes to recharge until you can use another shout, as indicated by our shout meter up there. But let me just show you how powerful this is. Oh, that actually did nothing. That was completely anticlimactic. That was completely anticlimactic. That, dang it. Why? Why did that happen? Now it makes me look like an idiot, because it's like, look how powerful this shout is. It does nothing. No, it's actually very, very powerful. Well, let's just continue the game, right? Let's just continue playing it. So let's head back to Iverstead, because I said we're not done there yet. And we're still not done there yet.
There's been another dragon attack. Kynes Grove this time.
I know, I was there, and I killed that dragon. You don't have to worry. So where's Klimek? Hi, Klimek.
Good to see you again. How'd that delivery go?
I delivered the supplies as I promised.
Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
500 gold.
Thanks again for the legwork.
You're welcome. Thank you for the gold. 500. I forgot about that. Now, obviously, we're going to have to explore that barrow soon. We could do that now if I felt like doing it. But I don't today. So I think what we're going to do... let me see. I got to think about this a minute. Because we do need to go down here. that is where we need to take out Greylord the Kind. Crap. Would have been better for me just to go to the stables up there and just immediately gone down there instead of going back to High Hrothgar. In hindsight, that's what I should have done. I'm gonna go up to the stables anyway. This is complete nonsense for me to do this, by the way. This makes no sense whatsoever. None. And I'm basically hurting myself a little bit by doing this. But I
Need a ride?
I do.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
Well, I'd like to hire your carriage and go to Riften, which is another 20 gold. Yep.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Now notice he's Alpharin, but he's literally sounds the exact same
I can't
as.
wait here forever.
I know, I'm coming. You literally sound the same as Bjorn. Anyway, let's head to Riften. It's gonna be a nice, interesting change of scenery. Yeah, this is what I remember. It's more like fall down here this time of year. Quite pretty, actually. This is one of my favorite areas in the game.
Hold there.
Hold.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Well, this is obviously a shakedown. Or, wait, that's interesting. You're obviously a thief. I kill thieves. I don't know, though, that Zirak would do that at this point. I don't think we've had a change of heart yet. So let's just say it's obviously a shakedown.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
We still level up our speech anyway. Fantastic. Gotta love it.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
And I'm ready now. Thank you very much. Never, ever, ever make me pay that tax. Riften discovered a...
Another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I am a stranger. Mule the Lioness.
No
Visitors
offense.
like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
I see that. You mentioned the Thieves Guild. Tell me about them.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
What do I think? Oh boy, usually I would say I agree completely. Well, speaking as Zirak, I try not to care.
That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first.
Oh, that's rich. Tell me about the Blackberry family. I don't know if they were if she was mentioning her at all or not. Well, by her, I mean the Blackbriars.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city.
I was thinking of Maven,
She's
though.
bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Well, who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Interesting. And lastly, you're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Wow. So what brings you to Skyrim then? Why are you here?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Interesting. So then you're Riften's protector, then?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles.
I see.
Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Erin, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
How did Aaron save your life? I assume it has to do with the Dwemer ruin, right?
It was Erin who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mule. It's been a pleasure to make conversation with you.
Safe travels.
Safe travels to
No
you, too.
offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Yes, very ill. I am suffering from 2 illnesses here.
Well met, friend.
I don't
How
know
can I
you.
help you?
You and Riften looking for trouble?
What's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Remind me, who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business.
I see.
Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Okay. Dirt, huh? I'm not exactly clean myself.
Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
I'm really getting tired of your...
It's pretty funny.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What?
Oh, gosh.
Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
There's a lot going on in this city already.
Last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Okay. Very interesting. Well, it looks like that's the market there, which is pretty cool. Now one very quick thing I do want to do though.
Advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Interesting. Oh, that's right, and we can talk to her, of course.
Welcome to Riften, home
All
of
right.
Thieves
Now, is there a smelter around here anywhere?
It's all lies.
Do you guys have a smelter at all?
Vermin.
Nope.
Around the raft.
Nope. I don't see anything. I don't see nothing. Shoot. Well, then that means I gotta go to Right Run because I have those like 35 ores, iron ores that I need to smelt and get out of my inventory ASAP. But let's go to Honor Hall Orphanage. This is where we need to go. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak as we're doing this. How are we gonna play this off, huh?
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Grelid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelid. Thank you for your kindness.
What the heck?
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
What on earth is her problem? I'm gonna go ahead and close the door here. I don't know where Grelod's gonna go here. Oh no. No! No!
Yourself, kid. You gotta get out of here. No way, Grelod's let any of us get adopted. Blood has been usual, especially not since Aventus took off. He's gonna kill one of us.
Okay, don't everybody talk at one time. Hey.
What do you want? You have no business being in here.
Aventus Aretino says hello.
Aretino? Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life.
Are you sure about that? How am I gonna get you? Like, how in the world am I actually gonna do this?
Like some stranger just hanging around. Not that I care.
Well, yeah, but I need to figure out how I'm gonna get her, though. Oh, my word. Come on, Grelod.
It's too bad the orphanage ain't
Let me go back into the orphanage, okay? There's usually a way that I do this.
Named after the sound a lion makes. You know, roar! Really?
I see. I'm gonna wait, say, 2 hours. Maybe that will, Yes.
I hate it here. Grelod the Kind is the meanest person.
I hear you. She's the meanest person in all of Skyrim. Well, it's your lucky day, children. It's your lucky day. Okay. Come on, Lydia. Lydia. Shoot. All right. We only have one shot at this. Oh no! Oh no! The pig children? Are you kidding me? What? What? Okay. Well, that happened. Oh.
Someone has killed Grelod.
And she's running because she's like,
Aventus did it.
uh-oh. Constance Mitchell, are you okay? You okay? Uh-oh. Did I accidentally steal a tankard there? Did I actually accidentally steal one? Is that what I just did? Oh, nope. I was imagining that. Come on. All right, she's not going to talk. She's already too scared out of her mind. Well, let's head out to Riften, okay? Oh, that was actually a really cool kill. That was a really cool kill. I feel kind of unclean about it. But I can tell how awful she was. So, not that it means anything, but yeah. Now, how about we go ahead and level up a little bit? Crap, and I have to. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot, wait, no, wait. Okay, wait, hang on, wait. Okay, I'm gonna level up Magica a while. Hang on. Because I don't want to be dealing with these diseases any longer, so I know what I can do here. Actually, no, I have a few different ideas. Okay, I got a few different ideas. one of which was back there. So I might go back in there in a second. Back into Riften, I mean. What can we level up here? Where is our one-handed? We haven't put any one-handed in here yet. Oh. Why don't we start getting that skill tree going? I know I have a few different ones happening here. But I think if I focus on destruction, one-handed, and sneak to begin with, as much as possible, that's going to help in a very big way. Like a very, very big way. Now, before I go out there, I do want to show one little spot here. So they're secretly worshiping Talos back here. It's the Shrine of Talos. And what that actually does is it gives us the blessing of Talos, but it also cures all of our diseases. So if I go into active effects, we don't have any of the bone break fever or whatever else we were dealing with. It's all gone. And it actually fortifies our shouts. Now, it actually says time between shouts is reduced 0%, which is a little weird because then why do we have that blessing then? That seems kind of odd.
Riften's under my protection. You watch yourself now.
I understand. All right, well, now that that's done, let's go all the way back up to Windhelm here. We could have visited the Riften fishery too to become more skilled at fishing, but after the last episode and seeing what that's about, I'm not going to do that. Let's just continue getting our show on the road here. Keep moving on.
Oh.
Oh. What, are you bored already, Lydia? You bored of all the traveling? Bored of having to do everything I need you to do? Well, too bad. Because we gotta talk to Aventus and let him know that the deed is done.
Well, Grelod the Kind, is she, you know?
Grelod the Kind is dead.
Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. And thank you. Thank you again.
You're welcome, and that's it. That's it. That's all we have to do. Easy, right? Now, he gave us a family heirloom here, which is valued at 100 gold. Now, obviously in this game, anything I pick up that's valued at a certain amount is never actually going to be worth that much when you go to trade it in. Unless you drink a potion that gives you, say, 20% better prices for 60 seconds or something like that. Or if we improve speechcraft, which we might have to. But anywho. So, yep, that's it. Nothing crazy about that. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Whiterun. I'm going to smelt all that iron real quick. And then once that's done, we'll head over to Riverwood.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
I understand. Thank you. I understand. Well, I'm about to give you some good pieces. I think it's Adrienne. So at a smelter, you can smelt ore and raw materials into metal ingots, which are required to create and improve weapons and armor. Let's just get into it. Iron ingot requires iron ore, which we have 35 of them. Yep. This is how it goes. Done. It's all done. That's all I need. Now we can go over here to the Blacksmith Forge and forge ourselves some weapons. So what can we make here? We actually can't make that much at all. Now, this is the only way that you can actually level up your smithing unless you talk to a trainer. Which maybe she will allow you to have some training in smithing, but I think, if I remember right, Actually, I don't know if she trains at all. It might only be someone else that I'm thinking of that we'll meet later in this series. But we can at least make some iron arrows, which we are going to need.
Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Does it now? So leather strips, so we're going to make some iron daggers. But obviously that's all we can really do unless we use the tanning rack. Now, this is where you can turn animal hides into leather and to cut leather into strips. Now, we'll use the wolf pelts. Go ahead and do that. Ice wolf pelts will also do. We need 2 goat hide in order to do goats. We can't do that yet. And then saber cat pelts, we'll do those. Then we'll make some leather strips here, which I believe... Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong screen here. There, that's done. We're not going to use the bear pelts for leather because we need those for Temba. All right. Now, easiest way to level up. Iron daggers. Oh, crap. We can make all of them. And look how fast we level up. We're about to get smithing to level 20 here in a second. Done. Sweet. Now, I'm over encumbered. And that's fine because we're not going to keep all these.
Some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Well,
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. The Orland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
I understand. Well, what do you have for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay. I see you do have a lot of weapons here. And armor, too. But... I'm going to sell you 37 iron daggers. Actually, wait. Yeah, 37 because steel is better than iron. At least damage-wise. And we only get 111 gold out of it. But you know what? It's extra gold. I'll take it. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I picked up anything else along the way here. Well, unless you want the ingots here, which I'll gladly sell you. Because I'm not going to need those for a while. Maybe the ore, too. And the steel. Good. Thank you.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I'll remember that the next time I come to Whiterun. Okay. Let's head back to Riverwood. Let's go meet up with Delphine. Okay? Fun. Fun. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Oh?
Let's see here. Yeah, got this note.
From who?
Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though.
Ah, a letter from the Yarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Wait.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What? Wait.
I got this for you. It's nothing big, but I hope you like it. I want you to know I appreciate your friendship.
He gave me clothes. Wait a minute. Sorry. I'm almost about to cry. I've never seen that happen. Is this the only time in this series that we've actually had the courier come up to us? And he gives us 2 notes, which I'm assuming are 2 notes, but also clothes just for being appreciative of our friendship. Oh my gosh. All right, well, what notes do we got here? I've never seen that happen. And I actually have 2 mysterious notes, so What's the letter from Yarl Zigger of Falk Reef? So that's to speak to the Yarl of Falk Reef. Zirak Alsom, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zigger. Probably saying his name wrong. Oh well. And I have the honor to be the Yarl of the proud and ancient city of Falk Reef. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falk Reef Hold, I invite you to speak to me the next time you are in Falk Reef. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I also can tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Falk Reef would be available for your purchase should your services provide useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain Yarl Zigger of Falk Reef. I believe this is part of the Hearthfire DLC, which basically you can build your own house. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys how to build your own house. Maybe we'll work on one, and maybe privately I'll do other ones and just show you guys around. But you can let me know if you really, really want me to show that. Or maybe that'll be for a special stream. Special house building stream. How about that? Getting our real estate cred up. Anyway. Okay, so that's the note from Delphine. Got it. So then what's this other mysterious note? We know. Is this the Dark Brotherhood telling us they know what we did? They know what we did in Riften. Oh boy.
A murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken.
And you also know what happened in Riften too. Word spreads fast in a day. Word spreads really fast. It's quite amazing. All right, well, Delphine.
You were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
All right, well, let's go hear your plan, Delphine. There's a lot happening in this episode, and I love it.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
You're not coming? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, wait. I just immediately read the first response and wasn't even... I played this so many times that I just... It's like, all right, we know how we're going to get into the Thalmor embassy. We're not answering it like that. That didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
Uh-huh. So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Several. Who's this contact of yours? You're sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
Very nice. How am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry.
Okay.
As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
And once I'm inside, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
A spy. We're gonna play spy. That's why I love this mission. I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
You as well. All right, just real quick, because we are reaching what I believe is going to be the end of this episode. Although maybe I'll rent a room here and stay the night. We'll see. But you can use this empty chest. This is our chest to use. We can go ahead and take care of this now. So I'm going to go ahead and put the family heirloom in there, as well as the dragon bones. We'll start getting that built up. Good. What else? Now, none of these things are actually weighing anything, so that's okay. Although maybe we'll just go ahead and set those notes in there, just so I don't get confused by them. Anything I want to put in there from here? Well, I can actually eat the snowberries and some of this other stuff that I haven't eaten yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 damage health. Uh-oh. What about more restore magicka? Okay. Not bad. Human flesh, I bet, damages health. That's 3 damage healths. And damage magicka. This is going to be awful. Damage stamina. This is going to be so awful. Garlic. Resist poison. Frost salts. Weakness to fire. Frost Miriam. Resist frost. Okay. I have Sabercat. Restore stamina. Elves ear. Restore magicka. This is going to be a nightmare when we do this. Resist fire. Death bell. Damage health. I knew that was coming. And that's it. Done. Don't be such a baby. It's okay. Okay, so we got clothes. I'm going to put the clothes away. I'm going to put the cultist boots away along with the mask. And that. If I need to do any increase in minor stamina, I'll use that necklace. But otherwise, I think we're going to be pretty good. And is there anything else that I am not currently using? The Axe of Whiterun. I'll store that as well. Good. Great. Now we're a little lighter. We're a little lighter now.
What? Something you're still confused about?
No. Oh, wait. That's right. Oh, wait. Do I talk to Orgnar about a room? Delphine, move out of the way. Thank you. I can't believe that worked. Okay. Well, I believe that's going to do it for this episode. I'm just going to go ahead here and...
Rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Rent a room.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Well, I can't. She's not going to let me rent a room, so I'm going to ask you.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Sweet. Thank you. And have you heard any rumors lately?
We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections.
I knew that. I already helped them out with that. Have you heard any other rumors?
Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there.
And I bet that would have told us to visit the college, which we already know that too.
We've got something of a love
All right, you're not helping me.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Is it this room right here? Or is it this room right here? Which one is it, Orgnar? You show me. Of course it's this room.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I will. Well, I think after the long day that I've had today, as well as having a slightly unclean conscience on this, I'm going to go ahead and sleep and call it an episode here. All right? Thanks again, everyone, for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and leave me a comment letting me know what you think. And lastly, as always, if you're not subscribed and you enjoyed what you've seen here today, do consider hitting that button as well as hitting the notification bell so you are notified of when the next episode goes up. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.